Hi, so this new moon did something interesting. What I'm noticing just upon waking up, it's major energy shift where, mm, well, let me describe this situation really quick. There have been a lot of people who have been left behind energetically in terms of the connection to collective level of sacral energy. If you are a person who embodies it, who embodies this integrated sacral energy, there have been major blockages going on, and you might be slowly noticing a lot of people, whether those are friends, family members, or just simply people you have around, fading away, fading away from your energy, from your circle, from simply your environment. Even though they are there, there is no level of connection. It's not the same as it used to be. There is no dependency. And I'm getting this song. It's a sewer person song. I don't know the lyrics. Let me think. Laying waste on the floor. I can push it, I can fight it, I can something if you want me. It's like there are certain individuals who also felt this shift, but completely different way. They don't feel this freedom, creative freedom. They don't feel this a certain spike of energy. They don't feel, they feel complete opposite. They feel ruined, they feel wasted. They feel like they have to start to use drugs or alcohol in order to numb this emptiness within them, this lack of creativity, lack of energy, lack of passion, lack of feeling. So there has been a major shift, very, very important. 222 and 333, those are essential numbers. A lot of different numbers on this journey. We're repeating maybe 911, 734, 724, and now the next one, which will be coming up, I think you may not see it yet, but 888 and 808. Because it's your time to manifest right now, after dealing with this karmic cycle of people who've been trying to stay attached and not letting you to do your independent work. I've been picking up on, it's not necessarily your divine masculine, it's just a collective masculine who goes through progressive changes. There were probably archetype of people in your life who've been like this. As I said, it might be family members, it might be friends, it might be just simply an archetype within a person, some pattern you are noticing. It's the same very pattern which repeats. It's a male who is unjustly in feminine energy. When I'm saying unjustly, it's in toxic feminine energy. And what it means that there have to be energetic expenses from the side of somebody else to let them be there, to let them be overly sensitive, over simply everything around them, over slightest discomfort, to be very egoistical and narcissistic in their pursuits, whether they are creative or just simply life. It's like somebody who is, let's say, cooking or even being in their job. If somebody just simply point out a little thing, they will snap on you and they will be very, very angry. These things are all okay. Thank you, Hannah. I put it in the trash can. This all is simply being purged out. There were people who've been entitled to your energy. You might have experienced a major psychic attack through last few days, and the feeling of this desperate last attempt to reattach. There were probably situations in your life when you had very uncomfortable conversation related to past traumas, related to sacral center in particular. It might be themes like, for example, R word may be coming up. Things like a lot of energetic expenses for sake of somebody else. No sense of security, no sense of freedom. It's like a major war between toxic masculine and toxic feminine. It's major war between the narcissism and borderline personality disorder, where borderline personality disorder and narcissism, as much as some people like to put them in one box, it's not true. The core issue is really different. The core issue for feminine energy here, because borderline personality disorder is related to feminine energy, it's related to lack of security. And that's the feminine energy core wound, the lack of security. That's why in borderline personality disorder, people are hyper focused on searching for potentialities of a threat in environment. That's like monkey mind, ancient human here type of issue. Or narcissism, this is different core. Somebody through the trauma, of course, through childhood abuse, they couldn't develop their own personality. They lost their ego. This was very, very early, very, how to call it? It's a type of an ego death, but the mind of a child is not able to comprehend it. Therefore, they don't develop empathy. They don't have much empathy. It's like more of a selective sympathy type of thing. They empathize only with what they personally go through, and not truly emphasizing. Where in borderline there is this element of true empathy, because it's about collective fears related to lack of security. It's not exactly that. It's more of a spiritual perspective fear, but that's what's happening. You may feel really free. You may have lost contact with a lot of people who've been using this sacral energy. And it's also on another level, it's like a collective purge for people who are on a spiritual journey. Well, people will be going through much more than their own experience. There will be a collective pattern which will be present within people around you, in online space, everywhere, which you will have to also deal with, because it's not anymore about your own trauma, it's about the collective level of trauma, to finally arrive in this non-dualistic perspective where everything is merged and everything is black and white at once. Also about the next level, well, the perception, heightened perception, and then elevation of perception always works the same way. We discover new level, and we are discovering that there are the doors we can cross through, and there is this whole room and a lot of information, a lot of stuff which have to be organized for the other doors to open. So we are entering the new space, and we are releasing a lot of old information and patterns, but then we finding ourselves who have another boundary, and here everything has to be figured out. That's how consciousness evolves. So it's normal, it's just another level. Let's see what it might be. Maybe for somebody in particular, maybe for the collective. Yeah, I'm actually guided to start from, I don't know, why not from here? Okay, yeah, I'm going here. Let's see, maybe we'll have some archetype. Okay, so we have gain. And it's about stability, security. It's about earthly realm. It's still about domain of sacral energy, because this is where This all wealth, this all coins, they are being attracted. They are not being forced. You don't have to root chakra work through them. They just slowly come to you, and you are being in a flow state of creating. That's what sacral energy, sacral chakra is capable of. So this is the fight for it. Everybody wants to be in that energy. Yes, that's heaven on earth. And this confirmation, it's true. That's about the truth. That's the true nature of a sacral energy, is a flow state. Flow state in life, things growing. And here I have to say something very important. Somebody I'm talking to right now have to focus on a soil, not on a seed, but on a soil. Somebody have to make this soil fruitful, because the soil itself it's poison and nothing will grow in it. I don't know for who it is. So somebody have to focus on their body first, not on their intentions and wants. Somebody has to focus on their environment first, to make the soil productive. Perhaps somebody should go through some, I don't know how it's called, spring cleaning. Take away from house everything which no longer saves you, to have this space for new seeds to sprout. Okay, and here we have King of Wands, and this is a very powerful energy here. Here we have a fiery leader who is actually all about their wants. This is a creator who just simply is uncontrollable fire. This fire of fire, that's godly power of well, this is the highest level of willpower isolated. Therefore, this person goes after what they want, and they use other people to achieve their goals too. So here is like a reminder for somebody with this kind of character, the go-getter, that the soil has to be first fruitful. Yeah. And the Magician, yeah, that's what I was talking about, the 888 energy. The Magician, somebody who has already everything, and they have this pure soil, to create whatever they want. This is the energy somebody will be in. You will be able to proceed very, very fast with your dreams, with no more kind of Persephone, Hades type of situation where you are working for somebody else unconsiderably because you don't even know why you are tired. You don't even know why you don't have power for anything. That's because somebody is draining all your energy. Okay, so here we have those archetypes. It all will be possible. Previously, this is ruined, and of course, Hannah, give it to the trash can. Somebody did everything to block and stop somebody, and it was premeditated, everything. I don't know if somebody's afraid of your power, because, well, if somebody comes as the truth, somebody who lives in the truth, somebody who has trash can, I'm telling you, somebody who lives in the truth, somebody who is extremely good leader. Hannah, can you put it in the trash can and go to finish your maths quickly? And somebody who has to the trash can and go and finish your maths right now. No, go to finish your maths. Quickly, finish your maths. No, give me that and go. Go. Time to go. Time to go. Right now. Go. You have job to do. Fast. Kids. Okay, where I was at. Well, there have been major blockage. There was this energy, and I'm thinking this is the very same. Well, let's name it enemy. Somebody who wanted to stay attached. Somebody who didn't want you to be aware that you can simply just attract. That you can simply just go with the flow and create and do anything you want in your life, just simply by releasing those toxic energies from your sacral center. Those are the very sacral energies, the dark little specks or cords or whatever you want to call it, who are still connected there, trying to do everything to keep you in a state of, well, simply being afraid. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, that's the whole point of it. There is a legacy awaiting. And I think this is also the message from your ancestors, that they simply cannot give you certain blessing. They just simply can't give you what you deserve, because you are being connected to people who will also will simply benefit from something when they shouldn't supposed to, because they didn't do work, because they didn't heal, because they simply don't have capacity, and they are in a bad dignity because they are perhaps even inconsiderably, but stealing. That's why it's time for great purge. And I think it actually happened. For whoever found this video and it resonates, you are on a side where you actually overcame a major cycle. And there was illusion, that this illusion was simply the placed fear, that one of it is like that you need a leader, that you're not a leader yourself. Because here comes Empress card. An Empress is a leader. She doesn't need an Emperor. It would be nice to have an Emperor, right? But she doesn't need it. She's embodying all feminine energy herself. And she also can simply create what she wants, especially if somebody is an Empress who also embody King of Wands archetype. Let me check one thing here. Mystical shaman. Okay, so you might have shaman working with you. Perhaps you are visiting shaman, going to shaman, perhaps you have to, or maybe you are on shamanic journey yourself. And here you have wild woman. Yeah, this is the thing. This is what had been blocked. The wild woman, free energy to explore. Perhaps somebody would benefit from reading a book called The One Who Dances with the Wolves, I think. Yeah, this anyway, wild woman archetype. This is unstoppable energy. The energy which will make everything grow. The energy of a woman who is not afraid of any obstacles, because they have a greater vision in mind, and they also have one essential thing as of a fertile soil. Their body is their temple. Their body is healthy and pure. Their energy is healthy and pure. And then when you see this woman, you know, the woman like that, you already get somebody like this. The coyote, waiting, checking, searching for a prey. Right away wants to attach, want to find a little piece of trauma from the past to already create this cord and siphon energy from there through simply embodying certain resemblance to people who created the trauma in the first place. That's why there is immense amount of women who are marrying the same alcoholic dad as they used to have. This is just an example. Who marrying narcissists, who are being in relationships with narcissists because that's what they parents also. So if there is a greater meaning in it, and not all of the situations are hopeless, there are lessons which have to be learned, and somebody has a counsel of themselves. This is a holy counsel. This is somebody who simply comes from the higher realms, and they are here within you, and they are actually looking at every interaction you have. They are looking at everything you do in your life, and every instance of people treating you wrongly, every instance of people trying to influence you or trying to imprison you. They are looking at it. And see, curse has been broke, and it might have been generational curse coming from a lower realm. Perhaps there were women or males, because some males can as well embody this sacral energy, and this doesn't have to be toxic. Here we're talking about the males who are integrating feminine part, feminine energy, but they're sitting in this toxic side while siphoning from somebody else the pure divine energy. That's the whole thing. And there is a lot of people like this, yeah, in your family. Perhaps this is the ultimate breaking of certain generational curse. Okay, it might have been generational trauma from, well, ancient ones, from the previous generations, from your ancestors. They are in reverse here. This means that in this particular case that it's no longer working. And maybe perhaps you have a lot of ancestors and energies around you right now who are in complete disagreement with what you are doing, because you are, well, breaking the generational curse. If your grandma went through same narcissistic abuse, perhaps your grandpa isn't that happy about it, that now you are living as this free and wild woman, full of simply full of freedom here. Time master. That's really interesting, because this gives me strongly this masculine energy, but it's like, it gives me like the circuit between crown chakra and root chakra, or even higher realm. Somebody, it gives me also the possibility to jump the timeline very quick by just doing this healing. It's like I'm talking to somebody who has opened so much doors rapidly, perhaps even in a dream state. I don't know, maybe you usually remember your dreams, but this night time you actually didn't remember, but you have this impression that so much thing had happened and you woke up as a new person. Perhaps you had a guide who guides you through it, and you couldn't simply remember all of that because just too much has happened, and somebody led you through very painful memories, very painful patterns and situations, which simply don't have to be remembered right now for your highest good. That might also be happening. Lightning, powerful energy shift. Okay, let me see one more thing. Okay, somebody also might benefit through from using citrine. What I have here, the cords with the little tourmalines in it. Oh, and this is the iridescent kind of cords. I don't know how it's called, angel aura, and I have amethyst. I've been just sitting on cards. Getting this iridescent is the level of mastery to where your energy is right now. And what's the advice? Because there will be attempts, like through this time, because it's so fresh, the change is so new, there will be attempts to pull you back where you've been before. It will be done by, you will know how, what type of archetype, what kind of the entanglement of energy within somebody, within somebody around you, it's exactly what reminds you of this toxic type of behavior. Those people will want to return, and they will want to gain something out of you. They will try to have very, 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 very long and complicated conversations. They will want to have just keep some sort of contact. You may see also these people in a dream state. Why here you shouldn't eat anything in a dream state? Or maybe somebody will invite you to eat something, and also it might be something which carries certain energy. I'm not getting witchcraft so much, but I actually getting not witchcraft, but I'm getting you are being visited by entities who carrying this energy. Those are people in desperation. As I heard this song, and also one important thing I will just say, it might be an artist who is actually not actively creating art, who is also this energetic influence. That's how they draining your energy. I'm getting somebody, it might be somebody's dad too. It's like a story, like somebody was an artist by heart, at heart, but they had to choose a job who was the opposite of what they supposed to do in life, and that's why they are creating this negative energy influence. Faceless ghost and a haunted girl. As I said, somebody might not be visited. This is not a witchcraft. These are just entities coming to you, trying to work for those toxic people, work something out so they can stay connected. Ghost of the pumpkin patch. Count your blessings. That's what's coming. Infinite blessings. Really, anything you want. After all this fight, it's everything you dream of. And I know I'm talking to people who are really humble. They just want peace and maybe few plans. But yeah, anything. Dream big. Anything can happen now, especially when you start to see 888 and 808. 808, there was some curse done on 808. I know about it, but I don't want to talk about it now. Count your blessings, that thing. I will watch over you. So as I said, somebody may have took you and just through the dream state take you through all those painful memories and solve all of them, so you can just finally leave the certain level, so you can finally cross over through these doors. Somebody physique might be improving. Somebody exercise routine might be improving. Perhaps you just waking up and you simply can't eat any unhealthy things. Your body just leads you on elemental level to make this change. And here we have in the reverse, you will not let fear stop you this time. To be aware of fear, because that's the tactics, that's those entities which are being sent from places. If the fear will be installed in you, you will go down automatically. So be aware of that. And I'm not a victim. So here somebody also have to get rid of any sense of victim mentality. Just take it into your own backpack and unpack this backpack. I'm sorry. Of course, people done a lot of horrible things, but in the end, it's your responsibility to heal, and nobody can help you with that. I mean, of course, you can talk to a friend. Of course, you can talk to a therapist or whatever. But in the end, it's all in your hand. It's your consciousness, it's your mind, it's your body. You have to do it on your own. Alright, I think that's all.